Good morning, students of classes 5, 6, 7, and 8. In today's English language class on spellings, we will be discussing more rules of the spellings which enable us to write correct spellings of the words. This is part 3 of the video, and in the previous 2 parts we had completed what are syllables, what are the meanings of spellings, why do we need to learn spellings, all those details. And we had seen rule number 1, that is double the consonant in the first rule in the second video. Today we are going to move on. Let's see. So the first is recapitulation. We had done rule number 1. What did we do? Words with suffix ed and ing. And then we had one syllable word to 2 consonants, one syllable word with 2 vowels. How do we tackle them? Now we are going to see the next one, and that is rule number 2. Double the final consonant. Double the final consonant. Let's read the rule. Words of 2 or 3 syllables ending in a single vowel plus single consonant, double the final consonant if the last syllable is stressed. What do we mean by stressed? Are we pressing it? When you say certain words, you put a stress on those words. That's what we mean. Is that clear? So what is the condition here? The words should be of 2 or 3 syllables, not single syllable. 2 or 3 syllables. And they should end in a single vowel plus a single consonant. Double the final consonant if the last syllable is stressed, when you put more pressure on it. Example, begin plus ing becomes beginning. Begin. Let's see if the conditions are satisfied. How do we say they are 2 syllable words? Be plus gin. Not be plus gin, begin. B-E-B-G-I-N, gin, begin. That's how I write. That's why I break the word at B and gin. So begin, what is the last 2 letters there, children? I is a single vowel. N is a single consonant. It is before the suffix ing, starting with I, a vowel. So what happens? How do I say, do I say beginning? Beginning. Beginning, ning. I'm stressing on that word, so there is 2 N over there. The last one gets doubled. Permit plus ed. I don't say permitted. Permitted. Permitted, isn't it? So there is a stress. Occurred. 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 So there is a stress. Controlled. I don't say controlled. Controlled. So double L. Next is, in rule number 2, more words. Stopping. Stopping. Okay? Begging. 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 Skidding. There's a stress. Rapping. There's a stress on the last letter. Chopping, stepping, nodding. Did you understand? Yes. Now we move on to the next word. Stopping is again repeating there on the top. Begging, skidding, rapping, chopping, stepping, nodding. Is that clear, children? We move on to the next one. Same rule number 2. The consonant is not doubled. Now what we are doing, the consonant will not be doubled if the last syllable is not stressed. You are not stressing. Let's see an example. Suffering. We didn't say suffering. Suffering. We didn't say. We said suffering. The R is only sounding slightly. We are not stressing on R. Suffering. Buffering. Scattering, buttering, pondering. Did you all understand? So when you don't stress on the word, you just add the ing. Next, exceptional words. There are some words which are exceptional always. Exception that don't follow that rule. Worship. Now, were and ship, 2-syllable words, correct? Worship. Now, in this, what is the thing? I is there, P is there. But when we say worship, what do we do? Let's see. Worshipped, it becomes WORSHIPPED. Worshipped. We are not stressing. We don't say worshipped. Worshipped. We are not stressing, but still it's there. Handicapped. Handicapped. Only one P sound is coming. Kidnapped. So these are some exceptions. To summarize here, Rule 2. What did Rule 2 say? You double the consonant in 2 or 3-syllable words if they end with a single vowel and a single consonant, and they are suffixed by ing or ed which begin with a vowel, and there is a stress on the last letter, then you double it. Did you understand? But if they are not stressed, you don't double that at all. Next, with suffix ed and suffix ing, that's what we saw. 2 or 3-syllable words ending with a single vowel and a single consonant, double the final consonant if stressed. And there are certain exceptions. The consonant is not doubled if the last syllable is not stressed. We also saw some exceptional cases. Alright? Yes. Now we move on to the question section. Here in the questions, answer the following questions in your notebooks. What does Rule 2 say? Adding suffix ed and ing complete the following. Admit plus ed, permit plus ed, occur plus ing, ponder plus ing. Thank you, students.